You are all awesome. Over the last few months, I've released 14 short videos with over 30,000 views related to leadership, well-being and happiness. So what did I learn? We'll find out in 8 seconds. Hi, I'm Mark Hookey with 30 years experience leading change and transformation, coaching and developing leaders along the way. And when you wonderful, incredible people asked for some videos focused on well-being and happiness, well, I was very skeptical. Through COVID, there is already so much material produced on a whole spectrum from, control every second and all the factors in your life, all the way through to let go of everything and deep spiritualization. So I was afraid that I could not find pragmatic solutions that could be simplified into 5 minutes but could be applied straight away. Well, I was wrong, very wrong. And with the added focus on leadership, I came across many simple, practical hints and tips and had the great fortune to interview some amazing people who are driving change for individuals, teams, and corporations. So, what have I learned from doing these videos? Well, mainly that you like to see me freezing in a freezing cold lake at -3 degrees. Sadists, a lot of you. But, what were my highlights and how would I sum it all up? Well, that is so difficult because there are so many great insights. So in this video, I've put together just a few highlights that you can fit together into one systemic approach.
But it's the tool stop, the word stop. And it stands for stopping, making a pause. The T stands, whenever your emotions come along with you and want to do something, you say, take a breath. And the O stands for observe. Observe what is really going on with you in the room. And only if you are clear with the observing, then you are proceeding.
So the moral of this little story is focus on the rocks first. Fill your glass full of the important things in your life first. Your friends, your family, all of the things that are dearest to you. Then you can add the pebbles, and often the sand will take care of itself.
The lines between your professional life and your personal life, they're more and more blurred. And it's important to have some really good boundaries in place and also some self-care techniques. It's important to really know what gives you energy and what takes your energy away, and how do you keep the balance so that at the end of the day, the balance is positive.
Taking a cold shower every day can tune, if you like, our threat response through life. Taking cold showers for 4 weeks, but initial shock response will disappear after 4 weeks. We reduce the reaction to that shock response. After 8 weeks, we'll find that in life and in work, those little things that trigger us at work or at home suddenly disappear. We're not so angry or responsive to these kind of threats.
Whilst learning to reflect on our own thoughts is how we gain insight into our feelings, needs, and behavior. It's also how we learn and adapt and manage and learn about new experiences. So it's a constant conversation we have in our head. To make sure this conversation is constructive, with a touch of curiosity, and ask yourself now and then, in which way thinking that is useful now?
But one of the things that hampers people who are at that top high performing leadership level is imposter syndrome, is this internal self-doubt. Imposter syndrome, when it gets triggered, it creates this stress, it creates this fight or flight or freeze response, so the nervous system triggered. And the problem with that is when the nervous system gets triggered, your blood flow gets redirected to your muscles so that you can respond, and it actually it gets taken away, reduced to the prefrontal cortex, the front part of your brain, which is your logical, strategic thinking and planning part of the brain.
The whole purpose is then they've got to develop, and I've got to help them develop a way of living. It's not my way of living. It's not whatever way. Is that my whole objective is that they find a way of living that is the best for them. The other half was I let go of that fear, and what is life all about? It's really having some peace.
I really hope that you enjoyed this series of videos. And if any of these insights have helped you, I really do encourage you to put some comments below. And if you've not done so already, please do subscribe. You can find all my videos on YouTube. I'll leave the link in the description below. So here's a big question for you for the next series. What topics or challenges would you like me to cover next? Again, please leave your suggestions in the comments below. Those that get the most likes, I will endeavour then to put together a next series of videos. Thank you very much for watching, and may you grow and thrive.
Oh, let's go!
Morgen.
Morgen.
Cold.
Ja, das darf ich.